welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite baby girl, Pearl, and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Edmonton, Canada. If this is your first time of seeing my face, you're very much welcome, okay? And make sure you subscribe before you continue watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed. It's somewhere below the screen. You'll see some red, somehow YouTube icon like that on the screen. Make sure you subscribe, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be expressing or letting you guys know on how you can migrate to Canada. Yeah, I guess a lot of people have been wondering. Each time I say, oh, I film on mom life, I film on mom life, lifestyle, immigrant life in Canada, and they're like, Pearl, where is the immigrant life videos? Where are the immigrant life videos? Okay, at least we've seen the finance videos. Where are the immigrant life videos? So today I'm going to be letting you guys on the different pathways through which you can become a permanent resident or you can migrate to Canada in this video. And if this is something you're very much interested in, where you they go? Where you they go? Okay, sit down there and watch this video. Abi, you know one come Canada. So Canada is one of those countries that we do consider the dream country. Dream country, why? Free and affordable health. Why did I say affordable again after saying free? Free healthcare, okay? And affordable education or cheap education for international students. Affordable living conditions. The weather to some people is not friendly because it is extremely hot in summer and extremely cold in winter. But when you're here for more than 2 years, you adapt to it and it becomes normal stuff for you, okay? So, and the peace that exists in this very lovable country. So Canada happens to be, I think, the second largest country in the world, if I'm not mistaken, by landmass, is the second largest country in the world, and has a lot of people from different nations, different backgrounds, different ethnicities living in this beautiful nation. You have Indians, you have Asians, you have Africans, you have those from the Caribbeans, African Americans, you have Europeans, and all other people, okay? White, Hispanics, call it whatever you want to call it. But these people all live in Canada and make this place the adorable and lovable place that you do see and want to come to. So Canada has made it very easy for people to get information on how to migrate to Canada, okay? But as some of our brothers and sisters are very nonchalant about reading, but there actually is a website, the Canadian website, the official Canadian website, canada.ca. It has all the information you may want to know about migrating to Canada, the different pathways through which you can migrate to Canada. And in this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys the different pathways, the tips, explaining a little bit what it means. And if you want to migrate to Canada, you just follow any of those pathways, okay? So the very first, through which I, your humble girl, came to Canada, is through the study visa, okay? The very first pathway is the study visa. Getting schools in Canada. Canada has affordable universities for international students with affordable tuition fees. When I say affordable, it's affordable, okay? Affordable tuition fees. And also Canada's higher education is compared to that of, or put in the same block of comparison with that of the USA and the UK, okay? So coming to Canada as a student, you just need to look for an international university or college that's going to accept you as a student, and then you put those documents together, which I'm going to be explaining to you guys in another video, and you then deposit at, if you have an embassy of Canada in your country, fine. If not, then you should have a visa application center. Or if you don't have a visa application center, go to the canada.ca website. You can also apply online from the canada.ca website for a visa. Okay. The second way to migrate to Canada is through the express entry or skilled worker. The express entry program is a program that Canada has put in place to bring in people who have those skills that Canada is looking for, and you can always do this alongside your family. So you can migrate with your family, or you can migrate alone and then after sponsor your family to join you. So the very next thing, just after talking about the sponsoring the family, is the family sponsorship. So as a Canadian citizen or a Canadian permanent resident, you can sponsor your relative, that's your child, your father, your mother, your grandparents, and others to migrate to Canada through you as a permanent resident, okay, or a citizen. The next one is the provincial nominee. This is something that we always get confused with, that the express entry is the same as the provincial nominee. No, the provincial nominee is different from the express entry, but it's somehow like the express entry. So you can migrate to Canada by being nominated by a Canadian province or territory. You just have to go to that territory or province's website and you follow the steps. It's almost the same as the express entry procedure, or just the same, but they do have their nominees or their provincial selections, and then after a province selects you or picks you to migrate to their province, you then have to apply for a permanent residence. Okay. The next one is the Quebec Selected Skilled Workers Program. So you can immigrate to the province of Quebec as a skilled worker. Mind you that when you pick the provincial nominee programs, you have to stay in these provinces for a period of time, okay? You need to stay in these provinces for a period of time. The next one is the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. The Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program happens to do with those students who, international students who studied in the Atlantic area, Atlantic provinces of Canada, and after graduating from school or working, it's not just for international students, but if you had a work visa and you've been working in these provinces, that's the provinces of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and Labrador, you're eligible to apply for the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, okay? The next thing is you can migrate to Canada as a caregiver. Yes, I do see a lot of people, especially Filipinos and Mexicans, migrating to Canada like this. So they come to Canada to provide care for children, the elderly, or those with medical needs, or they come in as, mostly they do come in as living caregivers or nannies, living nannies, okay? So this is another way through which you can migrate to Canada. The next one is a startup visa. If you have your budget, you get your dough, okay? You can immigrate to Canada by starting a business and creating job opportunities for other Canadians. Just go to the canada.ca website and you have all that it takes. So like, let's take for example, let's get to borrow this our uncle, like the Focus and the Dangotes. If they decide that they want to bring their businesses to Canada, they want to bring Dangote cement or Dangote whatever, Dangote sugar, whatever, Dangote sugar factory, or Foku, however Foku wants to bring, is it a store or whatever it's going to be called, they can put this, they already have their business, whatever, back home. They can put the money together and then write to the Canadian government. I think that's the procedure, okay? They should just, if you want to know about a startup visa, just go to the Canadian website and you get all that information from there. And that if they get accepted, then they can move to Canada. This is the way that most Chinese move to Canada, okay? Because they come with the ideas of the startup visa. They do bring their businesses, like their stores, like you have like the no frills guys. I didn't say that's how no frills came to Canada, okay, but I'm just giving an example of those Chinese stores we do see around. We do have a lot of Chinese stores, and most of them came through the startup visa. Don't ask me how I knew. I know. The next one is the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. Just like the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, smaller Canadian communities are supporting their local economy through immigration, and they open pilot programs to accept permanent resident applications. So you can always check on this Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot through the website, through the Canada.ca website, and then it's going to link you to that, how you're going to go about it, okay? The next thing is coming to Canada through the Agri-Food Pilot. You can immigrate to Canada by working in a specific agri-food industry and occupation, okay? Go to the website. You'll have all the information about this. Those who don't like to read, don't come and ask me. I'm not a certified immigration consultant or immigration what they call them. I don't know how they call them again. If you want those people, I'm going to actually put a link to the video of Marina Esini. It's another YouTuber based in Canada. She has a video where she talks about or shows out, promotes an immigration consultancy firm. If you want to go through them, go and ask them those questions. Pearl is just giving you layman information read from the Canadian website. I'm just giving you the layman immigration information, okay? But if you want to go through somebody, if you're looking for somebody to go through to help you walk through this procedure, you don't want to spend the time reading and knowing how to do it, then go and pay those immigration consultants, okay? A legalized immigration firm can help you. They do have lawyers, consultants, and all whatnot working there. So I'll put a link to Marina Isini's video in the description box below. The next one is healthcare workers applying for permanent resident pathway. So this is only for those who were refugee claimants or other non-permanent residents who worked during in the healthcare sector as during the COVID-19 period, like during the pandemic, so they are eligible for permanent residents, okay? So if you are in Canada and you work in the healthcare sector, I doubt if there's somebody who doesn't know this information. Obviously, you can apply for PR, okay? The next pathway is temporary resident to permanent resident, okay? So Canada has what you call the after student work visa that they give to international students. And after you work for, I think it's a 2-year visa, you're eligible to apply for permanent residence. That's if you work in your field of study. And also, if you came to Canada as under a work permit, you can always change. Sorry about that. You can always change to work to be a permanent resident through this pathway, which is from temporary resident to permanent resident. This is a limited time pathway to permanent residence, okay? So the next one is permanent residence for pathways for Hong Kong residents. So this is 2 pathways to permanent residence for eligible Hong Kong residents who are currently in Canada. That one have nothing to do with us African people, okay? All my Hong Kongers, all my Japanese, my Japanese followers, okay? This is for you guys if you're in Canada and you're a Hong Kong resident, okay? The next one is migrate to Canada as a refugee. This is a very sensitive topic. I'm not supposed to be saying this, okay, but it's a very sensitive topic. You can actually file to come to Canada as a refugee, but then it's the Canadian government that is going to determine if you are a refugee or not, okay, and depending on your nation and what they see. So my fellow Afghanis in Afghanistan at the moment, they can obviously apply for a refugee as refugees all the way from Afghanistan to the Canadian government. And with the situation, our dear old Monsieur Canada is obviously going to feel for them and then bring them. And those who are in Canada and they feel that they got, I don't know, they have a problem back home, can also apply for refugee status in Canada, and that's another way. After being accepted as a refugee, a convention refugee, then your next pathway is permanent residence. So these are the various ways through which y'all can become Canadian residents. Y'all can become can live in Canada. I know that there is the work visa, but that I don't know the pathway. Okay, you can only ask a licensed immigration consultant, and I know you just have to get employment with a Canadian company or employer that has the license to employ internationally, and they have been unable to find someone for that position in Canada. Okay, so you just have to talk to the agents, or no, not agents, the licensed immigration firms, and they'll be able to assist you. Okay, so this is all I have to let you guys know, and I'll be hoping to see you guys in Canada. If you come to Canada, do not forget to holler at your girl. Or if this video or this information was very, very useful to you, make sure give a thumbs up to this video. Now, what are you waiting for? Share with your family members and friends who want to come to Canada. They should not go and dupe people. In fact, next video we'll talk about that duping and scamming issue. Okay, they should not go and dupe you of your hard-earned cash. Go and find your information on the website. And obviously, until next time, it's your favorite baby mama, Pearl, signing out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please share this video. You don't know who is my destiny helper out there. Share this video. I may be somebody's destiny helper too with this information, okay? Love you all so much.